What's up, y'all? It's Shuffle, and today's video is going to be going over quality of life mods. This is something I've been asked about quite a few times, so this is from the perspective of Steam Workshop. I do not use Nexus, so if you use Nexus, then I'm sure some of these will be there, but I don't quite know the installation process and running them and stuff, so I apologize. Steam Workshop, very easy. You just go to the games thing in your Steam library, like its page, whatever you want to call it, and then you, I think you, what's it? There's a, probably should have this ready beforehand. Yeah, so when you're there, there is a 3 dots thing, and then you click it, and then Workshop is under there. I think if you full screen it, is it? Yeah, if you full screen it, it's always there. Okay. But anyway, that's where it is, and then once you install your mod, you just click subscribe to the mod. You should click subscribe to the channel. Alright, I wasn't ready for that, but impromptu advertising. But anyway, so if you click that thing, and then you hit subscribe, you know, it makes a mod folder, or put stuff in the mod folder, and then this blue Darkest Dungeon hammer thing appears, and that is your mods page. Obviously, I have like a zillion, you don't have to worry about that. When we're picking quality of life mods, I'm not picking anything that just breaks the game for the most part. There are a couple here that I'm going to suggest that I don't use. Usually, I only use them if I really need to get something quickly, and it make things just easier to deal with and more, I guess, more enjoyable in a way, just because things are faster. Freaking cat here. And yeah, so that's what I focus on. So the one I love the most is faster walking. You see this in like every single video. It's not that the animation, or not the video itself being sped up, it's that everyone walks like twice as fast. That saves you a lot of time because honestly, once you use this for a little bit, you'll notice how slow the base walking is. It's pretty slow. Apologize about that. Actually, I have no control of that. Anyway, faster scouting, same thing. It just greatly increases the scout speed. Every time you scout a room, it just goes and then like fills out almost instantly, which is really nice. And then larger roster. I use this on my footage files because I need to be able to have, you know, like 3 or 4 of every hero, so I need the extra space. So I have the increased roster thing. This goes much, this goes way bigger. This is almost like 3 times the size. Yeah, it's like 2.5 times the size of the base roster. And then unofficial palette expansion. This just gives every base game character, so not Flagellants and Shieldbreaker, it gives them like 4 or 5 extra colors. It says 5. Is it 5? I feel like it's 4 or 5. Oh well. Yeah, it gives them all 5 extra stuff, which is nice. They might have these for the DLC characters. I just haven't looked for them. So I like this just to give it some more variety because the base colors are fine, but you know, having more is always fun. If you have Color Madness, then there is double shards. So when you do Endless Harvest or you beat Thing from the Stars, this gives you twice the amount. That's really good to help out with grinding. Then we have the Heirloom to Gold. This is the OP version. I would not recommend this on any serious file. Like, this is really if you need to test stuff quickly and get, you know, estates built up, or if you just have too much of one thing, you have to like trade it around. So this lets you trade heirlooms for money and money for heirlooms, which can be very strong. So the OP version is great. It's like 100 gold or something like that for each one. We'll see it in game. And then finally, I believe we talked about everything else, right? Yeah, so this is inventory stacks. It says 0.2, like it's not 1.0, but I haven't had an issue with this. And this one just increases the stacks of gold, like the stack size of gold, gems, heirlooms, quest items that you can only stack in, or that only take like 1 space. You can stack them up to 3, which is very nice, and I believe firewood as well. So this helps lessen the burden of inventory management, but that makes the game a bit easier at the same time. So I wouldn't recommend this unless you really don't care about making the game easier. Like I said, there's just quality of life stuff. So I think we covered everything. So let's actually go into the game and see it. I don't think anything happens if you turn these off either. Like, it doesn't break your save file for that, so don't worry too much. Let's see. So when we get in here, we're gonna see stuff in action.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful.
So actually, I want to shoot back to down here.
Right.
Shush, ancestor. So this is the heirloom exchange, right? So you can do 1 for 1 each, which can be really good. But then you see like 100 gold. You can just, I think you can trade shards. Okay, there's 1 for shards too. But I don't think I have it on this file. But there is one that exists. I used it before. I don't have it. I didn't turn it back on, so I forgot what it's called. Had to back it up there for a sec, but yeah. So the palette expansion, like I said, everyone has 4 base colors, but then you get up to 9. So everyone just gets a couple extra different ones. You know, they're nothing insane, but it's nice to have the variety. Some of them do look pretty cool. Like I said, the DLC characters don't get them. So I think, what was Aliens? Cat's meowing at me, right? You see a bunch of extra stuff. So that stuff's pretty fun. And then I completely lost my place. Sorry, there was some cat distraction here. So the things I have to cover for the end of this are the roster mods. So obviously you can see up here it's 71. But here are the upgrade levels. So 31, 41, 51, all the way up to 71. So that's pretty cool. Easy to do. You just turn it on and the increase is there. You don't have to worry about anything else. And that's pretty nice because if you want to have just a ginormous roster because you just enjoy that and you don't want to get rid of anyone, that's pretty cool. Or if you're like me and you have to record stuff, not this file specifically, my my other Blood Moon file, was the darkest file, but for that one I think I have like 40 or 50 people so far. So like I just wait until good people come in off the stagecoach and I grab them. The final one we're going to talk about, I'm not going to build a full team here, I'm just going to show you what this is, the inventory stack mod. So this stacks everything up to higher, like the heirlooms and stuff and treasure to higher amounts. The values are listed in the mod, but the thing I wanted to show you specifically was these quest items usually take 1 space each, and it's up to 3. And other stuff applies to that as well, I think. Is there a... So I'm going to go to the long mission, and let's see, we have 2 firewood, so it stacks up there too. So really cool stuff, and if you want to just make things easier because, you know, the game gets kind of grindy, or if you want to just have more freedom and more fun to do stuff with, then these are some suggestions. They're by no means the best. Not, well, maybe they're the best ones, I don't know. But they're not the only ones out there, so feel free to look around. The workshop is pretty big, so it's fun. So if you just want a lot of stuff that doesn't change the game, there are a lot of skins, palettes, there's all this quality of life stuff out there. But I think if you want to keep the game as close to vanilla as possible, then this kind of stuff helps. As for other stuff, there are things like faster XP, faster grinding or whatever. There are better boss drops, which I do like. But once you start getting into stuff like that and having like 3-4 trinket slots that people have told me about, I feel like the game starts to kind of spiral out of control. So I usually don't recommend those. So if you just want to go, like I said, close to vanilla, then most of the stuff that I've already just talked about are pretty good and not too game breaking. Like having the extra inventory stuff that helps, but it's not that game breaking. And then, like I said, faster walking, faster scouting, that stuff, extra colors, none of that matters in the stuff. It just makes things easier. And then same with the roster, honestly. Like having extra heroes, it increases your time playing the game because you have to level and get them quirks and stuff like that. It's not, it doesn't really feel like a power-up by having more people. So maybe I get some Blood Moon, but I guess that's it for this one. So it's a short and sweet one today just because people have been asking about these. So I will link all of these mods down below in the description. So it'll be like the normal stuff like Discord, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and then it'll be the mods as well. So go ahead and click those, and by no means think that these are the only ones out there. So if there are some really cool mods that you want to share, maybe, I mean, I guess with me, am I going to use them? I don't know at this point. But if you want to share them with other people, because a lot of people were asking about them, they might come to this video, then go ahead and leave them down below, preferably Steam Workshop or Nexus. If there are other ways to get them, I would not recommend putting those links and stuff just because I'm not going to personally check every medium that has mods to make sure that they're safe. So beware. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Next time, stuff. I don't know what I'm making next, so anyway, thanks for watching. Ooh, hold on. Do I have my... I do. So for those of you who didn't see the randomizer stream today, this was the wheel. It's so loud. Full dungeon clear. So this is what we were doing. We were spinning this like once or twice before each mission and getting some modifiers and then seeing how well we could do with the mission using random teams. So it was pretty fun. And we're probably going to do it again I guess today is when you're going to see this. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Next time stuff. I'll see you later.